So if you can hold your hand up, if that's okay with you to record. Okay, that's Joe Connolly.
Thank you.
Anyways. Okay, thank you. All right, so today we're going to have the program on Max Meeting Max. Makes me feel like I'm meeting somebody. And put on by ITS Fiber. And what we're going to do is we're going to do the program, and then I have some announcements to make, and then we'll do introductions where everybody can talk who they are. And ITS has some gift bags that they're going to do a giveaway at the end. So, woohoo! All of your names are in a drawing. So I've been sending her the names as people as you signed in this morning, and plus the people that have pre-registered. So I'm going to let Denise from ITS take it over and be in charge. Good morning, Bill. Joe, come over here. Oh, okay.
Hello, everyone. I'm Denise with ITS Fiber. I'm the marketing manager there, and I am going to introduce now our CEO, Jeff Leslie, and some of the rest of our team. He's going to start us out with a little bit of a presentation to talk about ITS for those of you who don't know exactly who we are and what we do. And then he has a special little presentation with the rest of our team to kind of show you what the capabilities are of some of our products, including the one we're using today. So Jeff, are you ready to go with your presentation?
I am ready. Well, thank you very much, Denise. We appreciate the opportunity to speak in front of the chamber here today, and welcome everybody. Just one thing might be beneficial to everyone in case everyone hadn't thought about it. If you'll go down to the bottom of your screen, you'll see, move your cursor to the bottom of your screen, you'll see that there's a section called Participants. You may want to click on that so you can see who all's in the meeting. And then if you will move to the right a little bit, you'll see an item called Chat. You might want to click on that because that gives everybody the ability to chat back and forth. And sometimes you will see during the meeting people will be making comments or have questions and that type of thing. And if you have any questions for the end of our presentation, you might want to put them in chat. You're more than welcome to just speak out if you like, but that's just a couple things that generally when I'm doing a video presentation or in one, I like to have those things up so that I can stay tuned into what's going on. Anyway, my name is Jeff Leslie. I am the President and CEO of ITS Fiber, and I'm going to share my screen with you here today, and we're going to talk a little bit about what we do, and see if I can get this up here. So ITS Fiber is a company that is a broadband company. We've got roots starting out in Indiantown, probably nearly 80 years ago. We have been, like I say, serving Martin County for over 80 years. We've been involved with fiber optic technology for probably 25 to 30 years. We're located in Indiantown. Tell a little bit about what's happening with COVID, which is high on everybody's minds today. We've been really heavily involved in trying to help a lot of our customers and residents in some of the low-income areas of Martin County to make sure that they can have access to internet. And we've been providing internet free to a lot of low-income people for over 90 days and counting. We've also been part of the FCC's pledge not to turn anyone off for up to 90 days because people who've lost revenues and are having problems as a result of COVID, we're trying to help them stay in business and do what we can. In addition, we've also been providing our free Max Meeting video, which we're working with today, to all of our customers that have the need to be able to work remotely. We have, that's a little bit better. We have a lot of our staff that has had to work right through the COVID issue because we've got techs. We're still going into homes. We're doing our customer service reps, IT people that are constantly working and still working from the office. A lot of our people at home. This is a little history of Indiantown. Actually, we started in the Seminole Inn about 75, 80 years ago. This was one of our first buildings that we had, and the old telephone booth tells a little bit about where we've been. This is a picture today of facilities. We're very modern and up to date. At the bottom right corner is our data center. We have a really top-notch data center. Some of our sales centers and our offices. We've been evolving as a company, starting out as one ringy dingy way back a long time ago as a telephone company. And but we did telephone for many years. Then we got into broadband once the internet was created. And we did broadband, IT, and DirecTV has been our video offering. So we were phone, internet, and for many years. Today, we're becoming more of a broadband company is probably the key services. IT services we provide, and cloud and data center. I include cloud and data center, haven't included phone because phone is now a cloud service for us. And so internet, IT is cloud is kind of how we frame ourselves today. And where we're headed, we actually see ourselves as a full-fledged IT company. An IT company that will be able to serve a customer end-to-end, from providing broadband to all cloud and data centers services, telephone, and IT services from the keyboard all the way to the data center and back, which is about what we're doing today. Here's a couple pictures of our data center and our network operations center. Here's some, we kind of frame all of our products as it's all under the dot on fiber. And here's some of those products that we provide. Here's some of the IT services that we provide: cloud voice, IT support, IT infrastructure, maybe something you're not familiar with, but a lot of our customers need to do upgrades in their IT equipment. And as a result of it, and often don't do it because they don't have the capital to be able to make those type of investments to do it in a first-class manner. And so we have the ability to provide our customers with their IT infrastructure as a service rather than having to make big capital improvements, so that they can have the latest of the greatest and get involved with the best technologies that are available and be able to have very efficient and effective systems. As I mentioned, we have a data center. We have one of the only, I don't know if we are the only, but we were one time we're the only commercial data center in Martin County. It's a really big thing for us. Security is a big thing, and our data center is really the heart of our operation. We're really proud of the fact that we focus very heavily on security and safety and in regard to all the IT services and all the services that we provide. And we're proud to say that in the last 7 to 8 years that we have attained a SOC 2 Type 2 designation, which is as a result of an audit that is done by the AICPA, and shows that we have met the highest levels of security, and that all of our services and things we provide are secure. This year, we were also offered a SOC 3 report for the work that we've done in that area. And we take it very seriously when we're dealing with people's data, and we want to make sure that it's secure and at all times and protected. And so one of our cloud services, which we're experiencing here today, is our MaxUC product. And in just a minute, we're going to do a quick little skit that we've put together to kind of show you how unified communications actually works. It's not just the video that we're experiencing today, but there's a whole back office to this that allows a remote operation to be able to work in a very efficient way. And let me take a second here, and we'll start our little skit. Give me 1 second. Let's see. I can't do that. Oh, hold on one. There we go. Okay. So what's going to happen is this would be a typical day in our life at ITS Fiber. We're going to have one of our techs call in with an issue, and we'll show you how we would handle it using XUC. Go ahead, Daniel. Daniel's one of our techs. He's out in his truck right now out at a client.
Jeff, I'm out at ABC Company and I'm trying to install our new symmetric gigabit service that they have recently purchased. And I'm finding that they're only getting 100 megabits. I think there could be a network issue. Do you have any ideas on what we can do?
Daniel. Whoops, Daniel. Let me get our team on this and let's see if we can pull something together. I'd hate to reschedule or ask you to do another truck roll, especially as busy as you are. So hang on just a second. Let me see what I can do to get someone involved here. What I'm doing at this particular time is I'm using the Max UC. I'll share the screen with you here so you can see it. I need to get some other people into this meeting that I'm speaking with Daniel about. And so what I want to do is I want to find an IT guy that's available. You'll notice in this part of Max UC, it's called Presence. We've got people offline, online, people that are in a call. There's I can't reach them. I'm looking for an IT guy. Here I've got, well, there's one of our IT guys. Let me get him. And then I probably am going to need a salesperson to help us get through this issue. Here's a salesperson I can find. Let me add them to the situation here. Hello, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Jeff, I have Daniel on the line. He's having a problem at ABC Company. Daniel, can you tell him about the issue?
Hi, I'm out at ABC Company. I'm trying to install our gigabit service, and I see they're only able to get 100 meg. Any suggestions?
Hey, Daniel, have you checked their internal network equipment? Can they get a gig at their computers?
No, I haven't.
Sounds like it may be their switch is only capable of doing 100 megs, and they may need to upgrade their switch. Let me check our inventory and see if we have any in stock. Looks like we have a Juniper switch in stock. I can pull it, configure, and deliver to you within the hour.
Yeah, I can go to lunch and be back within an hour. If you have any issues, can you walk me through the installation?
Sure, I can send it over to you shortly.
Thank you, Jeff.
Hey guys, since the customer probably didn't expect this, we better contact him and get his approval. Mike, can you pull together a price and get the customer on with us?
Sure can. Not a problem. You mind holding on just a sec, just in case he has any questions?
Sure.
All right. Okay, he should be in the office. Let's find out.
Well, Miss Bruce.
Hey, Bruce, it's Mike with ITS. How you doing?
Good. How you doing? What's up, Mike?
Nothing much. For starters, I just want to hope you and your family are staying safe from COVID. But Bruce, our tech guy Daniel is at your office. He's installing a gigabit connection, and he's kind of run into a snag. Do you have a minute for me to add you to a Max UC Unified Communications meeting I have going on with our team?
Sure.
All right. I have Jeff Meyer, our IT manager, and I would like for him to explain the situation if possible.
Sounds good.
Thanks.
Hey, Bruce.
Hey, how you doing, Jeff?
I'm good. So, Bruce, it appears your present network switch is only capable of switching 100 megs of bandwidth, and with your upgrade to a gigabit connection, that provides 1,000 megs up and down. You won't get the performance out of your new connection with your current switch.
Yeah, we had that switch for quite a while, but I guess I didn't realize it wasn't capable of better performance. So are you saying we need to upgrade that switch? And what's that going to cost me?
Well, Bruce, being a Juniper partner, we are able to get some really good pricing on the switch you need, and we can either provide you it as a service at $35 per month, or we could just sell it outright to you at a price of $19.50. Both prices include installation. But the good news is that we have it installed, up and running within an hour if you do approve.
Wow. We've always been impressed with your noticeably better service, but this is over the top. We need the connection right away, and since we've been a little bit tight on funds due to the coronavirus, I would like to go with the $35 per month. Is there anything else I will need?
No, that's it. But if you are okay, we definitely can make that happen.
Okay, Mike, yeah, let's go. Thank you, Mike. And also, I'm really impressed about how you have been able to pull all this together in such an efficient way. What is that you are using? Did you say Unified Communications?
Yeah, it's our MaxUC product, which fully integrates our video conferencing, presence, phones, and Outlook. As you can see, it helps us coordinate all of our operations in a very efficient manner. I think MaxUC is even more efficient than we were when we all used to work in the same building. Now it really doesn't matter where our employees are located, as you can see, or what device they're on. MaxUC pulls us together into a very effective team.
Hey, Mike, do you think you'd call me tomorrow so we can take a look at MaxUC for our business?
Absolutely, sure can. You'll definitely be amazed with how inexpensive it is. So, you know, we do have a promotion going on that you will use it for free through July 31st. So, yeah, I'll definitely give you a call tomorrow and we can set something up. All
Sounds
right.
great.
Well, you have yourself a good day, Bruce.
All
All
right.
right, you too. Likewise.
All right.
Thank you.
Anyway, that was our little skit, but
Yay, I muted myself.
it
Woo!
kind of emulates, you know, how a business would work. And we were a little rough there today. That was the only second time we've actually done this. We changed the script a good bit, but anyway, hopefully you can see how it can work in your business. I heard old Rick say it'll never replace a meeting. And he's exactly right. A personal in-person meeting is pretty hard to beat. But the nice part about, just like for instance this morning, we're all together here, and having a meeting with all of you all would practically be impossible, you know, on a minute's notice. And in our situation, we've got a tech stranded out at a customer's got a problem. We're able to bring our entire team to bear, have the customer and everybody on there for questions, and resolve the problem within just a minute. So that's a little demonstration about what we do, and we're thank you for your attention and willingness to listen. If you have any questions or anything, we would be glad to answer them now. Okay, thank you very much.
Yay. That was quite wonderful.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
Dan.
We're not going to get any Emmys very soon, but
Hey, you should check out Palm City Productions with Missy and Nikki, because we do some pretty fabulous ones. We'll come and video you guys. So thank you. That was really interesting. I like learning new things, especially about local businesses. So thank you for that, because we are local shopping local. That's one of our new hashtags. So, all right, some announcements. So I have way too much going on my desk. All right, so tomorrow night at Hutchinson Shores, everybody's invited to the business after hours. It's outside, so we will be socially distanced. We're going to have a contest who wears their mask the best. So your mask should either represent your personality, or if it matches your outfit, or just how fabulous you look. And remember that when you eat and drink, you will have to remove your mask, so make sure that all of you is looking great. Okay. July 8th, we're doing a hurricane webinar with FPL and state insurance and recovery insurance adjusters. And you can put in some questions that you have for that. The Better Business Bureau is also interested in participating, so we might do another hurricane seminar. And if you guys didn't see our commercial for that, it's really cute. We had a little fun with that. We're trying to get a meteorologist from Channel 12 to join us as well. We're having a monthly breakfast on July 29th at Monarch. As of right now, that's live and in person. So we're gonna give it a shot, see what happens there. We have a lot of other things coming up. I'm not gonna read you everything. We are not going to be doing Fall Fest this year due to the current situation. However, we are having a golf tournament on October 10th, 10/10/2020, since it's our 25th anniversary. And on October 30th, we're doing Brews and Booze, BOOS, in our parking lot. We're gonna have some craft beer tasting and adult costumes that are G-rated, because I'm gonna be there and I don't like anything else. Let's see, what else? We're gonna have a couple of business after hours and breakfast. On November 14th, which was supposed to be Fall Fest, we're going to do something fabulous, right, Commissioner? We're gonna do some kind of run over the Veterans Memorial Bridge, maybe another drive-in movie. We're getting a lot of requests for drive-ins, so we'll see what we can do with that. In December, we're gonna do a taste of the village shops at Martin Downs in our little plaza here, and every restaurant's gonna put out, that are members, will put out some food and drinks for our holiday get-together. And then in January, we're gonna do a shoot out at South Florida Shooting Club. In February will be our gala and CalPlot bingo. And in March, we're going to do a casino night. And I'm tired after just talking about all that. So I imagine as it all happens, I'll be more tired. So that's what we know so far. If you want to help with any of those events, please let me or Nikki know, because we're always taking help from anybody who wants to help us. All right, so the next thing we have are introductions. Oh, I forgot, Missy and Nikki's membership minute. If you would like us to come and record you at your place of business and do Missy and Nikki's membership minute, we will be happy to do that. And then we will put you on Facebook, and eventually we're going to create a map, and so people could click on the map, see your business, and then you would pop up telling us about your business. Okay, so that's where we're working towards. All right, so introductions. I don't know how to do this because everybody's in a different place in the Brady Bunch organization here.
Missy, I have a suggestion. When we did this before, if you just want to look at your screen and the way you see it and just go down the line and tell the next person to go ahead, and that probably will work the best.
All right, well, Denise, you're first.
Okay. As I said before, I'm Denise Lechner. I'm the marketing manager at ITS Fiber, and you heard a lot about our company, so I won't take a lot of time at this moment, and I'll let someone else speak. Thank you.
Rick.
Rick Hartman with Hartman Real Estate.
Leibowitz's.
Good morning, everybody. Les and Carolyn from Cruise Planners. I hope everybody's doing well. It's been a very tough, difficult time for everyone, especially us. The whole industry has been decimated. But just to let you know real quick, there are a lot of other options besides cruising as well. We're doing land opportunities, vacation rentals. So if anybody's interested in looking to get away from here for a while, just give us a call.
Robin.
Hi, everybody. Good to see you guys. I miss all of you guys. I have been out and about. Altoon News is running very smoothly. We're very busy, actually. Online is a big deal, I guess. And so, or at least I think it is anyway. We've got some things going on. If you watch Facebook, you'll see some things. Colorado Pond and Altoon News are doing some things for tykes and teens. So I won't tell you the things. You can look up on Altoon News on the Facebook page and see that. And I am the Ambassador Chair and President's Council. So that's it. Thanks.
Good deal. Jackie.
Jackie McNeil with the Better Business Bureau, serving Southeast Florida and the Caribbean. We have been handling 11 counties as far south as Key West, to as far north as Indian River, to as far west as the Highlands, since 1969. And if you need to have any assistance regarding complaint handling and or inquiries on businesses, I'm your gal.
Thank you. Leslie?
Good morning, everybody. I'm Leslie Driver. I'm the lead creative designer with ITS Fiber, and it's so nice to see a lot of friendly faces again. So, yay.
Yay. I know this has been so hard. I still can't hug you guys. I can hug Rick. So, good. Kate.
Maybe.
Kate. You have to unmute. You have to unmute. There you are.
Good morning. Habitat stores are both open, but with that being said, we are consolidating the Benitez store into the large Jensen Beach location. So we are doing contactless pickups, and other than that, it's kind of business as usual for us.
And we're doing what are we doing with you guys? Wait a minute, I'm looking for it. A business before breakfast on September 24th at the Restore store.
Yes, at the Restore store.
At the Restore store. All right, Tyson. Tyson, you're up. You're muted.
I'm better.
Okay, there you go. Yes.
All right, I'm Tyson Waters. I am a real estate and land use attorney with the law firm of Fox McCluskey here in Stewart. Happy to see you all. Wish it was in person, but this is the next best thing, I guess.
And our president-elect. Woo! Yes. All right, Dan, would you like to speak?
Dan, yeah, sorry about that. My name is Dan Ranko. I'm the sales manager of ITS Fiber. I work very closely with Mike, and I know that he has a good time at the chamber, and I appreciate everything you've done for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We love Mike. Miss Bev.
Hi, I'm Bev with Alterations and More and Bev's Green Boutique of Fashions and Gifts Unique. I'm a 30-year experienced seamstress, personal stylist and designer, and I can streamline your wardrobe, your lifestyle, and build your confidence in an eco-friendly way. I can take you from the boardroom to the beach and from drab to fab. And it's because I'm the so-and-so you need to know. So Alterations is open now for your all your needs. So you can step out of quarantine in style, because it's been a while, and I have a sale. So, and don't forget, July the 4th will soon be here. So I have stars and stripes, so you can look your best in your VersaVest. So don't forget, I'm the so-and-so you need to know. Thanks.
Thank you. And she's got a bazillion masks, all different colors and styles, and they're quite lovely. All right, Miss Evie.
From SA to LA.
Hi, Evie Clausen, owner of Colorado Pawn and Jewelry. We do have 2 locations, Stewart and Port St. Lucie. We were when COVID first started, we were on divided teams to make sure that everybody who came into our store was safe, and that if one of our employees or somebody happened to catch it, that we could still go on with business. When it kind of started going down, we had full business. But with the spikes going up again, we're considering of going back into having the divided teams again so that we can be there for essential needs if somebody needs money and cash with what's going on right now. But that's what it remains to be seen. We do take a lot of precautions. We wear masks. The store is cleaned after each person. So if you are looking to sell, or if you're looking to buy, or if you need cash, just come on in and let us help you with what you need to do.
Thank you.
I'm also an ambassador and on the President's Council. Oops.
There you go. You got it.
I'm still in grandma mode. Okay, I've had the grandkids for 3 weeks, so.
I'm keeping track. Just let you know I'm keeping track.
All right, Bill.
Good morning, everybody. Bill with the Milcor Group. We're civil engineers in Hope Sound and Port St. Lucie. Good to see everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Jeff, do you want to talk anymore?
Just thank you for having us today. It's been a pleasure.
That's been very nice. Thank you. Mike. DeMeo.
Hey everyone, Mike DeMeo from Fully Promoted. We are a promotional marketing company. When COVID started though, we completely transitioned to PPE. We were doing PPE before COVID. I was selling KN95 masks to the marine industry and construction industry. So if you guys need any hand sanitizer, masks, anything like that, let us know. We have right now, I'm extremely proud, we have supplied about 70% of the protective equipment, I think, on the Treasure Coast. We have supplied the Martin County Sheriff's Department, the St. Lucie Sheriff's Department, the St. Lucie Police Department, Cleveland Clinic, and about 1,200 private physicians' offices. So we filled a void that was desperately needed in being able to get masks, hand sanitizer, gloves, gowns to the people that needed them. And now we're doing it for everybody.
Wow, thank you, Mike. That's really awesome. All right, Jeff Meyer.
Hi, good morning. I'm Jeff Meyer. I'm the Director of IT for ITS Fiber. If there's anything that you need, from virtual servers to cloud backups, Office 365 email, you name it, we are a one-stop shop. Give us a call.
Fiber, not Zoom. They have their own.
Great, thank you.
It's very hard to hear.
Okay. Ed, we can hear you.
They can't.
Yes, I can.
Yes, we can.
That's not me.
Yes, it is.
It is you. I see your mouth moving and it's you.
No,
All right.
that's not me.
It's on your
It says
phone,
mute, so it should be mute.
but on your phone.
It looks like
No,
you
it
logged
says
in
mute.
twice.
That's not me. Technical difficulty.
Look, Rick said it is. Can you, are you logged in twice on your phone and your computer?
Probably.
Okay, hang up your phone.
I'll mute the old-fashioned way. I'll stop talking.
That'd be really hard for you.
All right, now you did it. Now you did it. All right, Mike Gonzalez. He just disappeared. All right, never mind. Okay, hey, guess what? Oh, no, Bruce, it's your turn.
Yes, good morning. How's everybody doing? I'm Bruce Russell with ITS Fiber. Glad to be here this morning and good to see everybody. And I've been in the industry for over 30 years and really happy to be part of this team and all the things that we're doing and bringing different technologies and so forth. So anyway, glad you joined this morning and have a great day.
Thank you. Carrie, hi.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for the invite to this morning's meeting. I had a couple of IT issues, so I've organized the laptop now, which is a great start. I'm the new Executive Director for the Indian Town Chamber of Commerce. Excited to be here. I've been here about a week and a half. I have information overload at the moment. It's very exciting. I'm very keen to work with everybody with regards to their business needs. We really do want to be in a position where we can support everybody moving forward. These are very difficult times. The new 6-foot economy is going to be one we've never known before. So we really do want to step up and be of assistance to everyone. So thank you for the invite this morning. I appreciate it.
Yes, it's nice to see you. Now I have a face to go with the voice. Mr. Campy. Okay, now I can't hear you. Now you have to unmute.
Okay, it's me.
There you are.
I did originally call in. The link on the calendar was tough to figure out.
Sorry.
But then I got it figured out. So thank you very much. I like the system. It's just like anything else. Once you get used to it, it's easy.
Right.
So anyway, this is unique for us. I mean, I've done some executive board meetings with the chamber on Zoom. I'm sure all of us have done other. Now we have a new option here, and I appreciate it. But a chamber meeting on video is unique. The introduction's unique. I'll give you just a very brief update of what's happening. As I'm sure most of you know, last Friday we had a special meeting where we ultimately decided unanimously 5-0 to require masks at the sort of what we're calling the employee level. If you were in food service, if you're working in close contact with customers or clients and don't have the ability to separate, we had requested that. We had, I'll only speak for myself. We did not make that decision lightly. It was based on tremendous feedback we received from, I would say nearly unanimous feedback from the medical industry, my own personal doctors, every doctor that I know was really urging us to take this next step. Sadly, our numbers in most of the categories are up. Hospitalizations, ICU, fatalities, our positivity percentage is a number I hadn't really been focusing a lot of attention on, but it is climbing. Yesterday it was 10.9. And to give you sort of a reference point, we compare ourselves quite frequently to Indian River County. It's similar population, it's on the coast, their demographic is similar to ours. And the other day, their positivity percentage was 3.4, and ours yesterday was 10.9. Now, I don't know exactly what we can attribute that to. Potentially, we are obviously next door to Palm Beach County, which had high numbers and is a much larger population. Maybe we're buffering our neighbors to the Treasure Coast north from a lot of those issues. We might have a lot of residents that commute back and forth to work or to dine. I know yesterday, and I haven't seen the official news reports, but yesterday Palm Beach County's commissioners went to a mandatory mask.
Wow.
So, you know, at a state level, there are a lot of numbers climbing and heading in the wrong direction. I know that there is a tremendous amount of sort of pushback, or the community has split on this issue, which is disappointing. And I don't think it's necessarily along a political divide. I think there's people in both major parties that are for or opposed to masks, you know, but all of the medical professionals that I speak to and who advise me have said that the masks are the right thing. I do have a lot of friends whose opinions mean a great deal to me that also are very unhappy with the masks. But, you know, that'll just be a situation where reasonable people can disagree. I think what we're all seeing is when, you know, not just on this issue, but on most, when we're disagreeing, most people are vehemently disagreeing and aggressively disagreeing, which is disappointing. I wish we could, you know, have differences of opinion and go back to when you had a friend who didn't have the same perspective that you had, that you were still friends, and, you know, you didn't have to defriend them or you know, trash talk them on social media. I'm disappointed that that's happening. I always use the quote that I read early on that said, when this is all over, what we will remember is how we treated each other. Yes. So I've been trying to really push to try to keep some level-headed, you know, even keel stuff. The county's employees are working. Nearly, if not every single department is either open, you know, physically opened or virtually open for any of your requirements. As residents, I know that Vicki Davis at the Supervisor for Elections office has retrofitted her office to be able to be safe but still serve. Ruth Ski, our tax collector, Carolyn Timon, everyone's been out and about. In terms of some local stuff, Map Road is moving along. That rain has been very difficult for the process, but we're moving along. You might not see a tremendous amount of big, noticeable improvements yet, because a lot of the work they're doing is still underground. But if you drive the Map Road corridor every day, you'll see working, you know, crews out there working. So I'm very excited about that. I think that when it's all done, we will look back and be like, wow, this was worth it. In regards to what else Missy was talking about, yeah, she and I had a conversation about Fall Fest. It has not been a gigantic moneymaker for us, so postponing it for a year is not going to be a financial gut punch. Missy and I were talking about the 14th. That was a Veterans Day weekend, or week, I should say, and I had been talking about doing a 5K or a run up and over the bridge. If some of you were around when we opened the bridge originally, before it was open to vehicular traffic, we did have a run. So what we were thinking, since it's obviously Veterans Weekend, how appropriate we could do a run, and then to sort of follow up on what Missy and Nikki have been doing with the movies in the parking lot. I'd like to maybe have a movie in Jock Layton Park right there at the intersection where the skate park is. Not so much where you're sitting in your cars, but like more like a lawn chair kind of a thing. And maybe do Dunkirk, which is, we could do like a World War II movie. If you haven't seen Dunkirk, it's an excellent movie about how the residents of an English village on the coast use their own personal boats to help with the war effort. And so it's a World War II movie, but it's not, so it's not like one of those movies that's so graphic you couldn't bring the family to see it. And I think wouldn't hurt us to have a little kind of remind, especially maybe some of our younger folks, why America is so great and what sacrifices people have made early on that allow a lot of people now to say and do whatever they want. People sacrifice for that ability. And so I think that'll be a nice idea. And other than that, it's business as usual at the county. Maybe not as usual, but it's business at the county. And if you guys need anything, we meet now again. We're having our special meetings every Friday. We had sort of scaled them back, but as we're ramping up with our numbers, we thought it was appropriate to at least give weekly information. If you need anything, you can reach me directly. Missy knows how to reach me. We've had a lot of flooding issues because we've had unbelievable rain. Palm City, for the most part, not perfectly, but we've dodged a lot of the catastrophes that they've had down in Hope Sound. I had an opportunity to assist down there with Steve Layton and 25 United and a lot of other organizations that were helping. It's horrific. These people in those homes in Hope Heights have lost every single thing they own, everything. And then we just, with 300 volunteers, we put it out to the curb. And Jeff Sabin and his team from Waste Management used the claw trucks and just clawed it all up off the front lawns and threw it into the big trucks and drove it all away. So from a rehabilitation point of view, the houses are all cleaned up, but imagine, just look around your home and imagine throwing every single thing away. So we've had some tough times. And then you got the Roosevelt Bridge. So originally I was calling it the Rona, the rain, and the riots. And now it's the Rona, the rain, the riots, and the Roosevelt. So I don't know what else could happen. Maybe the rapture.
Rats.
Rats.
Oh, gross.
if we start seeing crickets or frogs, we know. Not crickets, locusts, excuse me. If we see locusts or it starts raining frogs, then we have trouble.
But then we have to run.
That's right. I believe today, as a matter of fact, they're opening up again, unless something happened recently, they're opening up the north span of the Roosevelt Bridge for traffic in both directions. It won't be perfect, but it'll ease a lot of people that had to either go all the way to 95 or the Turnpike or all the way to the ocean practically. So unless someone has a question, that is my 1-minute intro.
Thanks, Ed. Well, we've had a lot of extra visitors in Palm City with the Roosevelt Bridge, and everybody's been kind and courteous on the roadways that I've seen. Anyways, we'll just go with that because it works well. All right, Mike Gonzalez, you're up.
Mike Gonzalez, sales rep with ITS Fiber. Also a proud ambassador with the Palm City Chamber.
Yay. Christina. Christina? Okay, it's Christina Franco with Hampton Inn.
Coming!
Oh,
I'm
there she
coming.
is.
Here. Hi, good morning. Can you hear me? I'm here. Okay. Sorry. Christina Franco, sales manager, Hampton Inn and Suites, vice president of the Palm City Chamber, President's Council. I'm looking for a bridge. Anybody want to give me a bridge? I'm good. Looking for a bridge.
Yeah, I'll bring you one later when I come see you.
But we're doing really good despite the riots, the Rona, the rain. Hilton did roll out. We are cleaning with Lysol. They partnered up with Lysol, so your rooms are safe and secure and clean. So it's been a great program for us. We actually put a seal on the door, so when you walk in, you're in that room that's been cleaned.
Nice.
So it's nice. You got to break the seal to walk in. So it's pretty good.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, that's about all. Hope everybody has a great day. I'll be standing out in front of the hotel. Rooms available. And it's overnight rate, not at a discounted day rate. Thank you. Have a great day, guys.
Thanks, Christina. All right, Joe. Joe.
Sorry about that. I was muted.
There you go.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, ITS, for sponsoring today and for the commissioners for all they've been doing. They really have a full plate. And just wanted to also wish everybody a happy and safe holiday and spend time with family and get away from all the craziness that's been surrounded us. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Okay, that's everybody. And Denise is she has some gift bags to give away. Everybody's name was submitted. She's going, oh, no, Leslie.
Yeah, Leslie's got them actually at her location, so she can show them. I've got all the names here in my little bowl here to draw. So it's possible, though, that there are some people that are still not here on the call or that registered, because Missy gave me a list in advance, and if they ended up not showing up, then obviously they won't be here. So wave or shout out if you are here, and we will give you your prize. But if somebody's not here, don't you think we should move on to the next person?
Yes, must be present to win.
Must be present to win. So we made that decision unilaterally right here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to draw the first person. First of all, let's show us the first gift basket.
So do you want to do the home one or the office one first?
Let's do the office one. Tell them what's in our office gift basket.
Okay. This is the lovely office gift basket. And our larger items are, we have a messenger bag, we have a smart light bulb, smart plug, we have globe clock, tumbler, we have gift cards to Happy Eats gift card and a Starbucks gift card, and plenty of other goodies in there. So,
yeah. Wow.
Okay.
Nice little gift basket.
All right. So the first person I drew was Gary Merritt. Is he still on here? I don't see Gary
Merritt. He didn't come in this morning.
Okay. Moving on to the next person.
That's a guess.
Yeah. Of course not.
Jackie McNeil.
Yay!
Yay! Congratulations!
Yay! Better Business Bureau.
Okay, so we will get this. I didn't mention that we will get these delivered to you. Mike Gonzalez will come by and deliver these to whomever wins.
Yes, Jackie, I will drop that off to you personally.
Nice.
I'm working remotely, so Mike will get to come and see my house in South Stewart.
Fun.
Okay, thank you.
For the next basket, Leslie, describe what we have there. We have the, we call it our home, work at home basket.
So this one is, the big prize in here is a Roku streaming device.
Oh, nice.
And we've got a lunch box, we've got a beach bag, 2 gift cards, one to Publix and one to Dunkin' Donuts, the tumbler, and a plethora of other nice gifts.
There you go.
Okay. Michelle O'Donnell?
Nope, she's not here either.
Okay. Christine Castro? Nope.
No.
It was on your list.
I don't know who it is.
The Grasham Spine Center.
Oh, yeah, no, they're not here.
Okay. All right. David Bradford?
Nope.
I'll keep going.
He's probably babysitting.
Michael I'll mess up this name. Dieter Lizzie?
No, Michael's not here either.
Okay. And Campy!
Congratulations!
Oh, he's got his sign. Nice. Thank you.
That concludes our gift baskets for today. Thank you.
Probably the most exciting chamber gift basket drive we've ever been involved in.
We'll make sure that Mike wears a mask when he delivers it to you too.
Yes.
Not afraid. That is excellent. Thank you. That is very nice of you guys.
Yeah. All right. So
Sorry, I'm having internet issues at home. It's obviously not ITS fiber that I have here. If I did, I'd still have internet service.
oh, that's all right. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. It'd be really nice to see everybody tomorrow evening out at Hutchinson Shores, outside, 6 feet apart. Luke Combs has a new song called 6 Feet Apart. It's pretty cute. But my little plug for country music. So, all right, everybody have a great day. And thank you so much, ITS, for being our sponsors today.
Thank you for having us.
Bye, thank you.
Bye, everybody.
See you later.
Bye. Have a great day. Be safe.